welcome back. We're gonna fight some auto dogs, whatever the hell they are. I'm guessing they're just robotic dogs by the name of it.
Autobots roll out.
You find signs of a recent struggle in the clearing. Bloody scraps of metal and clothing are strewn about. And in the distance, odor of oozing hinges, ozone hinges, heavy in the air. You're kicking over a particularly grisly piece of scrap when you realize that you're not alone. Kikia eyes you worriedly. So this is the same person we talked to before.
Okay.
What are you doing here, Grifter? Easy, laborer. I'm simply a contractor here to recover the scrap. Sure, likely. I should teach you a lesson. Kikia reaches for her weapon. Convince Kikia to work with you. Defend yourself.
How much resolve do they have?
They have 23 and we have 14, but I'm feeling a little bit more confident now that we have that coin.
If you feel confident, then yeah, go with the negotiation, because having help will be good.
Yeah. Wait a moment, please. I have a proposition. The pack is on the loose, and they might do untold damage before they before they're reined in. Instead of impeding me, why not work in tandem? Okay, we're gonna do 4 damage because of blacklisting.
Okay, nice.
And yes, we did 2 damage already. Because of the coin flip.
Yeah, okay, yeah. The basic coin upgrade.
Come on, coin flip. Yeah! We good. We doing good. Alright, hopefully we can get a... Damn it. Well, actually, hang on, maybe. Maybe we still have a chance. Draw 2 cards. Come on, coin flip, come on, coin flip. Fuck. Fine, it's fine. Let's do... heads? Yes! Okay, so I can do 6 damage now.
Nice, okay. RNG in our side, let's go.
Yeah, so what I did was I didn't get a coin flip, but I did get the that red card that deals 2 damage if we get snails, but I wanted heads for the 6 damage. So I used that one in order to get heads and deal the damage.
Yeah, no, let's go, yeah. Good.
Alright, I'm gonna see... Well, actually I'm gonna use this. Yeah.
This is why you're the one playing, because I wouldn't understand what to do.
Basically what I did I used a card that normally you would want to get snails on to get heads.
Gotcha.
Yes! Yes sir, we just won. Alright, we got 1 cost, 1 to 3. Gamble. Gain 3 bonus damage if heads.
Okay.
Helmet. I can't even read that. Hang on, let me zoom in on that. While this is in your hand, apply 3 composure to a random argument whenever you prepare a card. No, because it's unplayable.
No.
We also have that one that every time you draw this card, it gambles.
None don't sound that good.
Well, okay, so blank does, because that one is like, it doesn't say that it'll deal max damage, it says it does another 3 damage.
True. Then, yeah, just go with that one. I don't get the sound of the other ones. That one sounds at least like something.
Yeah, alright, we got an upgrade for a card. We can change it so that playing this card rigs the card to be, snails. Or we can use it so we have to gamble. But honestly, rigging it to snails sounds better for this.
Yeah. Being able to confirm a tail or head or whatever, yeah.
Yeah. You can ensure I behave agreeably. And I can ensure no one else gets hurt. That is, of course, what I've been paid to do. Dots. Fine, Grifter. I'll work with you. But only until the rust curs are in line. Excellent.
No?
Now, we simply must track the beasts. Easy enough, ain't it? You don't exactly pass without trace. They don't exactly pass without trace. Sure enough, the Autoducks have torn a trench of a trail through the bog.
Jesus.
Cool, alright, let's go find the Autodogs then.
Oh, don't throw out.
You find the den through your boots, though your boots don't thank you for it. The Autodogs lay motionless amid the array of discarded scrap metal. High-frequency whine, shrill and suffering issues from the vents of the largest. In this state, it's hard to see them as a threat, which is why they catch you off guard when they spring into action at your approach. Feral Autodog. The
Autodogs roll out.
The still functional members of the pack attack. Defend yourself.
Yep.
Oh my god, hang on. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. There's 8 of them.
Oh boy, thankful that I wasn't dumb and got help.
Come and get it, you bucket of bolts. Or you bolt buckets. Rook battle tutorial. You're about to fight as Rook for the first time. Would you like to see a quick tutorial on their unique mechanics? Yes.
Rook fights with a pair of aerostat pistols.
Aerostat
These
pistols.
weapons can be charged up.
They can be
The
charged.
current state of the guns is shown by the charge meter. At the end of his turn, Rook gains 1 defense for every empty
So he gains 1 defense for every empty charge.
Okay.
Rook gains 1
Gaining-
charge at the start of every turn.
Rook gains 1 charge at the start of every turn.
Certain cards give charges. while
Additionally,
others
certain
gain
cards give charges, while others spend charges, and for additional effects.
Certain cards use the fully charged.
So,
Certain
in
cards.
negotiations, he gambles
Hang on,
and fights.
I'm still reading.
Only when the charge meter is
Sorry.
completely
Certain
empty
cards use
or
the fully charged and empty empty keywords. These cards have special effects only when the charge meter is completely empty or completely full. Gaining more charges while fully charged grants overcharged. Overcharge increases the maximum damage of all your cards. Half of your current overcharge is removed at the end of your turn.
Huh.
That sounds really good. It sounds like charge is really good.
But, so but it sounds like unless you have cards that can help you give, it sounds kind of difficult to get full charge right, because you get 1 at the beginning and then it takes away half at the end, right? Or did I not understand?
Only overcharges go away.
Okay.
You can stay. Apparently, you can stay fully charged unless it's a card that specifically says spend all your charge or spend charge.
Oh, okay. Gotcha. I misunderstood it though. Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. He is definitely more complicated than the last card.
Oh yeah. See. Oh, that's a cool. That's a cool animation. I don't mind getting bit by that. That was kind of pretty cool looking.
When it's so awesome, you don't even care. It hurts.
Alright, okay, so yeah, every empty charge I have in my pistols, it gives me defense, it looks like. So I just gained 3 defense because I had 3 empty charges. So, I'm not sure how the cards exactly work yet, Danny, but what we're looking at, from if we can do this type of build, is what we're going to want to do is we're going to want to have a build where we can both spend our charges and gain our charges. Or rather one or the other even, because we gain charges no matter what, it seems like. But if we can spend
one.
But yeah, one every turn, but if we can spend our charges, then we can gain defense.
True.
And I'll also apply the additional effects, obviously. What the fuck?
Yeah. What?
Something just sprouted.
Sprouted?
Grout knuckle. Grout kunkle? What the fuck is this? Inspect it. Grout kunkle. Counter and grout bog burr. Actions on the surface have disrupted the bog, have disrupted the bog and caused a burr to emerge. The burr will return to the bog in 5 turns. I don't fucking know. It looks like it's on our side, so I imagine it's a friendly, but it looks weird. It's like a tentacle.
I mean, it just worries me that it says in 5 turns it'll return. What happens in 5 turns?
Then it returns. I don't know. It goes back into the ground or something. It came out of the ground, so.
But will it just like? It just worries me, you know. It's like, will it truly just be like, okay, back to Earth I go, or will it like?
Well, I mean, like, so I've noticed a lot of things. Usually, if it says it does something, it usually means it literally does just that.
Okay.
So I imagine it does actually just go back into the ground. We won the battle. Pick a battle card.
Okay.
Pick 1 to 3 battle cards. Okay, so if every single of my charges are empty, which I don't know how frequent that is going to be, so this card already sounds bad, it becomes a 0 cost. And it does 4 damage.
Yeah.
This one is a 2 to 4 damage. It's called Searing Bullet. Spend up to 3 overcharge. Apply 1 wound per overcharge spent. And then,
but that one you specifically need the overcharge. You can't use normal charges, right?
Yeah. Well, yeah, but we can use only. Okay, so it says spend up to 3, so it's meaning we can always just use 1 overcharge. And it'll apply 1 wound.
Okay.
It's just like we can apply 3 wound if we have 3 overcharge.
Yeah, but overcharge is like after you're at maxed out at 4, right? Like 4 is
so
the
after
normal.
We gain after we've gained our charges, if a card says it gives us charge, we gain overcharge.
Okay.
Or we can get Tremor, or I don't know if that's how it's pronounced. Apply 1 ricochet to all enemies. Let me inspect that, because if that's at all what I think it might do, it might be one of the most valuable cards we can get.
Yeah.
Apply 1 ricochet to all enemies. After this, be sure to toss in that grenade. It's going to be beautiful. Okay, so that description alone tells me it's already great. Okay, so hang on. Rikshot, whenever the target takes damage from an attack, deal that much damage to, one of their allies. Yeah, okay. Danny, can we get this one?
Yeah, no, that's just fucking bad. It's just like ricochet.
So this card specifically applies it to all enemies, meaning if we're fighting 4 enemies and we play this and we use again, like the card just did as a funny description, a grenade. It's gonna ricochet off those 4 enemies onto a random enemy.
Yeah, no, that's fucking.
That's a lot of damage.
Yeah, go with that one. Yeah, definitely go with that one.
You collect the Autodog cores as Kikia watches. When you're done, she speaks up with a voice that suggests this was her plan all along. Thank you for your help, Grifter, but the Rise needs those cores. Hand them over, and your faith won't go unnoticed. I'm gonna... You know what? Proposal, Danny.
Uh-huh.
We've been with the slave labor so far. If we give her the cores and she's a part of the Rise, we might be in favor of we might have a chance to switch.
True.
This is all theory. I'm not sure if it actually does this, but this is your chance to make a split decision if you want to change.
Honestly, yeah.
So we're giving her the cores?
Yeah.
Alright.
Yeah.
Here, take them. It's the laborers' blood they spilt, after all. So easy. I didn't expect you to agree. Thank you. The fight was harder than I expected, and I might not have done it without your help. Kikia shokes off. You're going to have to explain yourself to Filmo. Honestly, I don't care. I don't like slave labor, dude. And I hope Danny isn't like, oh yeah, slaving.
No, I just felt like, I don't know, maybe there was a different story. No,
I get it. We both didn't know. We both didn't know. It's fine. Hey. Oh, cool. But we get to do a negotiation because of this. So, you know, blacklist.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, we can do this. I tracked down the dogs, you see, but I'm afraid they were all worse for wear. To be expected in their state. In the cores? Ah, about that. And the battle. Alright. I'm gonna try this. Fuck. Okay, we didn't get heads, but that's fine.
Yeah.
Boom. And boom. Alright, well he's already at 2 fucking resolves, so we already got this, I'll tell you that much.
Nice. Okay,
I kinda wanna just like wait this out. Oh, never mind, we already pulled it, never mind, we're good. I was gonna say, I kinda wanna wait this out until I get blacklist, but it just showed up, so. Just to upgrade its damage, you know?
Yeah, yeah.
Alright. 3 negotiation cards. Bottom Snail. Discard this card. Draw 1 card and gain 1 dominance. Unplayable.
Yeah, we...
So it's only if we discard the card we get that.
Yeah, nah.
1 cost, draw 2 cards, gamble for each, specifically, hostility cards drawn. Or, a 2 cost that does 2 to 6 damage. Prepare a card. Prepared this card costs 1 less.
Ooh, that's interesting.
So this one prepares a card, and because it's being played, we can't prepare it with itself, but it'll be useful because we have that other card that we could use for preparing 1 action.
And it says that it takes away 1 cost from the card that we repair, right?
No, it only if this card was prepared, it'll cost 1 less. But because we have another card, we have another card that has the prepared thing that says you gain 1 action if this card was prepared. So meaning if we use this card on that card, basically it's like we're not spending any 2 costs. We're just doing a 1 cost.
Okay. Then, yeah, go for that one, yeah.
Alright. The poor things were so badly damaged that a puff of air could have disintegrated them. Scraps being what they are weren't worth retrieving. Blast it. It's one thing for them to rampage, another entirely for them all to fail apart on the job. I'll be having a talk with the lead engineer, and I won't be pleasant. You get paid 88 shields. Quest bonus hit flask. Gain negotiation card hit flask. Now Rook, you know damn well I didn't call you all the way here just to rough up some organizers. I have my own enforcers for that. I need your particular skills. I thought you might. You want to discuss that here? No. Now that you mention it, I'd rather I don't. Well, that watering hole I mentioned earlier, it's a good enough place to have a quiet conversation. Meet me there after sunset, yes? Then we'll discuss more. You alright to make it there on your own? Or will you need an armed escort? Ah yes, that gentle ribbing again. You forget, Captain. You may have been a leader, but I was the better marksman. I would be a shame if that required a demonstration. Fellow leaves you alone to contemplate his response. I hope you know in context then he basically meant, it would be a shame if I have to fucking shoot you.
It looks like that furniture is worth jack shit.
Alright, are we going to the 2 optional locations, Bog Trailhead or Bog Forest? Bog Forest, a friend is in trouble. Bog Trailhead, deeper into the bog. Reno is looking for you a hired guide for an exploration to the bog. By the way, our friend is Kiki, the rebel.
Let's go with that one. See if we can get a way out of this.
Alright. You find Kiki under Ebion's heel, looking 1 blow away from the worst day of her life. Save Kikia. You make enough of a racket to draw Ebrio's attention, and Kiki looks up to you with wide eyes. Rook? This has nothing to do with you, Greta. Stay out. Attack or convince Ebion to leave.
I'm guessing our results is pretty low at this point, right?
It is 12, yeah.
And I'm guessing Ebion is like 20.
They have about like 11 more resolve than us, so 23.
Yeah, that's... But to be... Ebion is one of the ones that's working for the slave guy, right?
They're a civilian, so it's like more like they don't align anywhere.
Beat him up.
Alright. I'm gonna say it is a self-defense, so we shouldn't kill them.
Yeah. Don't kill.
You're gonna regret messing with any of my pal.
I forgot to say, yeah, I gotta remember to say spare or not.
Yeah, because we do have that choice, usually. Alright, let's do that. Let's do a kick. And then gain 1 overcharge. Oh, we can just gain overcharge with our with his special bag.
Oh.
Yeah.
Okay.
You know, I just gained overcharge suddenly.
Nice.
Alright, let's get a little bit of defending there. And that way we don't take any damage there. I would use the ricochet one, but there's no other enemies, so like I don't see the point in doing that.
Yeah.
Bam. Kick. Improvise a card. Gain 2 charge. Draw 2 cards. Gain 1 overcharge. I'll gain 2 charge. Okay, so yeah, I was right. So I gained 2 charge after there was one. There was only 1 empty charge, and I gained 2, so I got 1 overcharge out of that. Oh, and apparently, if you have full charges on your next turn, you also get an overcharge.
Ooh, nice.
Yeah. Alright, I stun them. Alright. And spare. So it looks like we could also do an overcharge build if we get the chance.
Yeah, that's
an
that's
overcharge does
about.
An overcharge deal gives every card bonus damage. So I mean that seems like the one we want.
Yeah.
Pick a card. Wait, burn? Wait, burn? Hang on, wait. I mean, overcharge is one thing, but what is burn?
Yeah.
Apply 2 burn. It just ends up smelling so bad. Burn. At the end of turn, take at the end of your turn, take damage equal to the stacked burn and deal half as much to all allies. Oh, okay. So if someone's applied with burn, meaning we applied the enemy with burn,
yes,
they it deals they take damage equal to the stacks of burn and deal half as much damage to all allies. Now, riddle me this, Danny. If we use our ricochet skill, and I'm not sure if it works this way, but what if we could apply burn to everyone?
And then
with ricochet.
Oh, that sounds like a really fun, but also
because not only is it going to deal damage to everyone, but it's also going to apply burn to everyone. And because we are playing 2 burn, everyone's going to take 2 burn, but also take 1 more burn for everyone that got hurt by it, because it's dealing half much damage to everyone.
Yeah.
So that's 2 burn to everyone. So if say there's 4 people out there, right? That's going to do the 2 burn to all those 4 guys, and then 1, 2. I'm guessing it doesn't apply to the guy initially, so it's going to do like 3 more burn for everyone. So that's 5 burn in total.
And yeah.
And also the initial damage, because it's a 2 to 3 damage without, and it also applies burn. So it's like we do 2 to 3 damage to everyone. It just honestly, it sounds like a good ricochet thing.
Yeah, it really does sound like just combos well off it. So yeah.
Yeah. Honestly, the other ones don't sound too good though, to be honest. Like in comparison, 2 cost for 2. I don't even know what concentration is. Apply 2 defense per concentration you have. And then the other one's like spend all charge, gain 2 defense per charge amount. That sounds okay, but honestly, let me go burn.
Yeah. Yeah, let's go burn. Yeah.
It just sounds like a fun combo.
Yeah.
Stop.
It sounds like it.
Huh?
Mm-hmm. No, I was gonna say that it sounds like it goes really well with Ricochet. Though.
Yeah. Stop. I won't go anywhere near you or Kikyo again. All right? My grudge dies here. That's a deal. Break it, and I'll break your neck. Now get lost. Ebiya slinks off. She'll be lucky if she makes it back to the town. Thanks, Roke. You actually saved my skin there. Least I could do. Come on, let's get you somewhere safe. Kikyo loves you. You've managed to capture the loyalty. Don't waste it. Propaganda machine. Start each negotiation with 1 influence.
Ooh. Not crazy, but
you take Kikia to shelter, and after dressing her wounds, get back onto the road. We're gonna go ahead and enter the bar, and me and Danny are due for one more.
Yes, sir.
And then that'll be it for until next time. I'll see you guys next time.